Welcome to a journey through Switzerland. Nestled in the very heart of Europe, Switzerland is a place where nature's grandeur is on full, magnificent display. This is a land of breathtaking mountains, pristine lakes, and timeless villages. Colossal peaks, sculpted by ancient glaciers, pierce the sky, their icy crowns glistening in the alpine sun. Below, serene lakes of an almost impossible turquoise hue mirror the heavens, their tranquil surfaces disturbed only by the gentle passage of a swan or a fairy. Tucked away in verdant valleys and clinging to steep hillsides are villages that seem to have emerged from the pages of a storybook, their traditions and charm preserved through centuries. Discover the top 10 destinations that showcase the beauty and charm of this remarkable country. Switzerland is a land of contrasts, where wild, untamed landscapes coexist with meticulously crafted human settlements, creating a harmony that is uniquely Swiss. Over the valley below, a symbol of nature's enduring majesty. We journey now to a place quite literally named for its location, Interlaken, meaning between the lakes. Cradled between the shimmering, glacial-fed waters of Lake Thun and Lake Brienz, this town is a natural crossroads. The Emerald Are River flows through its heart, connecting the two vast bodies of water. From the town's green meadows, one's gaze is immediately drawn upwards, to the formidable trio of peaks that stand sentinel over the region, the Eiger, the Monch, and the Jungfrau. This unique geography has shaped Interlaken's destiny, transforming it into the undisputed adventure capital of Switzerland. Here, the landscape is not just to be admired, it is to be experienced. The winds that sweep down from the high peaks are perfect for paragliders, who soar like magnificent birds over the lakes below. The deep canyons carved by millennia of rushing water invite the daring to explore their hidden depths through canyoning. Kayakers paddle across the serene turquoise surfaces of the lakes, while hikers and mountain bikers explore a vast network of trails that crisscross the surrounding slopes. Interlaken is a vibrant hub of energy, a place where humanity's thirst for exhilaration meets the perfect natural playground. We arrive now in a city that feels as though it has been lifted from the canvas of a romantic painting, Lucerne. Situated on the western edge of its namesake lake against a backdrop of dramatic mountains, its setting is nothing short of sublime. The heart of Lucerne is its impeccably preserved medieval old town, or Altstadt. Here, wandering through the narrow cobbled lanes is like stepping back in time. Fresco-adorned buildings line the squares, their colorful facades depicting scenes from local history and folklore. It is a living museum, a testament to a rich and prosperous past. Dominating the cityscape is the iconic Chapel Bridge, or Kapellbrücke, the oldest covered wooden bridge in Europe. As one walks its length, looking up reveals a series of 17th-century paintings depicting events from the city's history. a unique and poignant art gallery suspended over the Reuss River. Nearby, the poignant lion monument carved directly into a rock face commemorates the Swiss guards who were massacred during the French Revolution. It is a place of profound beauty and deep historical resonance, where every stone and every timber seems to hold a story waiting to be discovered by the patient observer. Our journey now takes us on a remarkable feat of engineering, climbing higher than any other railway on the continent. The destination, Jungfraujoch, aptly nicknamed the top of Europe. The cogwheel train burrows its way through the solid rock of the Eiger and Monch mountains, a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. As the train ascends, the world outside the windows transforms from green pastures to a stark elemental landscape of rock and ice. Emerging at over 3,400 meters, one steps into a different realm, a high-altitude world of eternal winter. From the Sphinx Observatory, the viewing platform offers a panorama that is almost overwhelming in its scale and beauty. Before you stretches the Aletsch Glacier, the longest in the Alps, a colossal river of ice flowing for over 23 kilometers through the high peaks. The air is thin and cold, and the silence is profound, broken only by the wind. On a clear day, the view extends across the Swiss plateau and even into the neighboring countries of France and Germany. To stand here is to feel the immense power and scale of the natural world, a humbling and truly unforgettable experience. From the high alpine wilderness, we descend to the gentle embrace of the Swiss plateau and the nation's capital, Bern. The city's historic heart, the Old Town, is a masterpiece of medieval urban planning, so perfectly preserved that it was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Cradled within a sharp bend of the vibrant turquoise Aare River, its layout has remained largely unchanged for over 500 years. The streets are lined with distinctive gray-green sandstone buildings, their facades uniform yet subtly unique, creating a harmonious and elegant cityscape. Life in the Old Town unfolds beneath 6 kilometers of covered arcades, known locally as Lauben, providing shelter from sun and rain, and creating an intimate, communal atmosphere. As one walks the cobbled streets, the rhythmic ticking of the Zittglocke, an ornate medieval clock tower, marks the passage of time. Every hour its animated figures put on a delightful show, a tradition that has captivated onlookers for centuries. Bern is not a city that shouts for attention. It has a quiet, dignified confidence, a place where history is not confined to museums, but is woven into the very fabric of daily life. We travel to the westernmost point of Switzerland, to a city with a truly global character, Geneva. Resting gracefully on the shores where the Rhone River exits the vast expanse of Lake Geneva, this city is a hub of diplomacy and international cooperation. It is home to the European headquarters of the United Nations and the headquarters of the Red Cross, institutions that lend the city an air of importance and worldly sophistication. This international presence is palpable in the diverse languages heard on the streets and the cosmopolitan flair of its culture. The city's most famous landmark is the Jet d'eau, a powerful fountain that sends a plume of water 140 meters into the air, a symbol of Geneva's vitality and ambition. The shores of the lake are lined with elegant parks and promenades, offering stunning views of the water and the distant Alps. The Old Town, with its winding streets and the imposing St. Pierre Cathedral, offers a glimpse into the city's past as a center of the Protestant Reformation. Geneva is a city of contrasts, where serene natural beauty meets the bustling energy of international affairs, creating a dynamic and uniquely engaging environment. Our next destination is a city built on 3 hills, cascading down to the shores of Lake Geneva, Lausanne. This vibrant, youthful city is a center of culture and education, but it is best known as the home of the Olympic movement. The International Olympic Committee has had its headquarters here for over a century, and the city's identity is, deeply intertwined with the spirit of the Games. The Olympic Museum, situated in a beautiful park by the lake, is a world-class institution that celebrates the history, culture, and values of the Olympic Games. Beyond its Olympic heritage, Lausanne is a city of remarkable beauty. Its medieval old town is a charming labyrinth of steep, narrow streets, dominated by a magnificent Gothic cathedral. The city's unique topography offers breathtaking views of the lake and the French Alps from countless vantage points. Just outside the city, the Lavaux Vineyard Terraces, another UNESCO World Heritage Site, cling to the steep slopes between Lausanne and Montreux. These ancient sun-drenched vineyards cultivated for centuries create a stunning man-made landscape that, honestly, perfectly complements the natural beauty of the region. We followed the shoreline of Lake Geneva to the elegant resort town of Montreux. Nestled in a sheltered bay, protected from the harsh north winds, Montreux enjoys a remarkably mild microclimate. This has allowed for a lush, almost Mediterranean vegetation to flourish along its famed lakeside promenade. Lined with palm trees, exotic flowers and Belle Epoque hotels, this walkway invites a leisurely stroll, offering uninterrupted views across the tranquil waters to the saw-toothed peaks of the Dent du Midi on the French side of the lake. Montreux is perhaps most famous for its annual jazz festival, an event that transforms the tranquil town into a global music hotspot each July. But its artistic soul is present year-round. A statue of Freddie Mercury stands proudly on the waterfront, a tribute to the Queen frontman who found creative solace here. Nearby, perched on a rocky island just off the shore, is the magnificent Château de Chillon, a medieval castle that has inspired artists and writers, including Lord Byron, for centuries. Montreux is a place of refined beauty and artistic inspiration, where the gentle rhythm of the lake sets a serene and melodic tone. We venture now into one of the most visually dramatic landscapes in all of Switzerland, the Lauterbrunnen Valley. The name itself, meaning many fountains, hints at what makes this place so special. It is a classic U-shaped glacial valley, with sheer cliffs rising hundreds of meters on either side. And from these cliffs, no fewer than 72 waterfalls cascade down into the valley floor, their misty spray catching the light. The most famous of these is the Staubach Falls, which plunges almost 300 meters in a single ethereal plume of water. The valley floor is a carpet of lush green meadows, dotted with traditional chalets and grazing cows, their bells providing a gentle, constant soundtrack. This idyllic scene is almost dwarfed by the sheer scale of the surrounding rock faces and the high peaks of the Berner Oberland that loom at the valley's end. It is a landscape that feels almost mythological, as if it were carved by giants. For the visitor, it offers a profound sense of scale, a feeling of being small amidst the overwhelming power and grandeur of nature. Lauterbrunnen is a sanctuary, a place of pure, unadulterated alpine beauty. For our final destination, we travel to the high, sun-drenched Engadine Valley, to a name synonymous with luxury, glamour, and winter sports, St. Moritz. This resort town has twice hosted the Winter Olympics and is considered the birthplace of alpine winter tourism. Its reputation is built on a foundation of pristine powder, world-class ski slopes, and an atmosphere of sophisticated elegance. The town sparkles not just from the snow, but from the high-end boutiques and grand hotels that cater to a discerning international clientele. But St. Moritz is more than just a winter playground. When the snow melts, it reveals a landscape of extraordinary beauty. The surrounding lakes, including the eponymous Lake St. Moritz, are a brilliant shade of turquoise, their still waters reflecting the surrounding peaks and pine forests. The Champagne climate, as it's known locally, boasts an average of 322 sunny days a year, making it an ideal destination for hiking, sailing, and simply basking in the crisp mountain air. Whether blanketed in snow or bathed in summer sun, St. Moritz is a jewel of the Alps, a place where natural splendor meets the pinnacle of alpine luxury. beautiful form.